Hello and most welcome to Alexander technique number 8. We will now, together with Kalle Lundahl, take a further look into the yoga asana Surya Namaskar. And I will first ask Kalle to stand shoulder width with your feet. And we see you stand normally like this, Kalle, am I correct?
It depends on the situation. You mean in yoga? Yes. Yes.
So what we can see here is a slight tendency to have, do not do anything, Kalle, please, as you were. Can you go back to where you were? As you can see here, there's a slight tendency to keep the head tilted backwards and downwards. It's very clear here in this particular example. See that there is even a slight twist on the neck from the behind and from this side as well. Can it be even more clear? See, we think this is, of course, the normal situation among all of us. We see if we can add some more balance here. Let's have a check see here. So you can first just think that you have a drip slowly running through the ridge over the nose. Slowly running. And I see I can take it into balance. Very good. Fantastic. This is very good. Just excellent. So now we have a much better appearance. You can see the before and the after. It's an enormous difference. Even the fold on the neck is now gone. And we have now a much better starting point for Surya Namaskar or any activity whatsoever that you choose to do. Sitting down, doing your day's work, your preferred activities, whatever they might be. And this we refer to as the primary control. And I also spotted that the eyes of Kalle here is more vivid, more alive. So after this much better position, we also think of lengthening and broadening over the shoulders. So lengthening, very good. This is just fantastic. Well done. Great. Check the status in the hands. It's much smoother, much looser. And you can allow the shoulder blade to enter into the movement like this. Yes, very good. And let loose. You can let loose. Relax. Yes. I will now, as a preparatory, take you into the monkey. Could you please flex your knees just slightly, Kalle? Thank you very much. The monkey's main purpose is to make us discover a forgotten joint, the hip joint. The good start is to have the primary control, then head and neck balance, that is so important. Lengthening over the back and a widening going on at the same time. When we have these two components already established, we can now make a little bend at the hip joint. So if you see if you can just, yeah, very good, very good. You can flex the knees a little bit more, yeah, go down, and we bend Kalle, or he bends himself, exactly at the hip joint. Like that, a little bit more, fantastic. He's keeping his head neck balance, and you can, yeah, that's much better. This is where you have it. Remember this feeling of ease. You look much more relaxed when you have it this way, and there is no tension. Very good. This is absolutely perfect. Amazing. Continue to lengthen over the back and widen. You can continue to do that. How is the sensory experience? How does it feel?
It's fine. I'm relaxed. It's not tiresome.
So
surprisingly enough.
Yeah. The more you do this, the more strength you gather in the thighs, because those are the ones that in the end get a bit tired. Check the head, and you can think the head being the first prime mover, if you like, and then the back is following by lengthening. So there is, like this, a lengthening of the head, and then a lengthening of the back, and that sort of say leads the movement. This is a very good start. I suggest you put your hands together, and now when you know the hip joint, it would be easier for you to, in a smoother way, to perform the Surya Namaskar.
So I begin here, I go down.
Yes, and you go down, yeah, when I tell you so. I just want to check that no tension has been established. Widening, lengthening, and you can begin to go down. You can relax your forehead as well. You can check this on the internet later. I'll put it up on YouTube for your benefit, Kalle.
Thank you.
Let me just stop you there. See if the head neck balance is still there. So you can lengthen in that direction, and you bring the back with you. You don't have to look forward. You look in the direction that naturally is of the movement. That would be easier to make the lengthening that way in the beginning. So lengthen, and you can feel the lengthening coming up from the head, this position, up into that direction. By doing so, it will be much easier. The position of your hands is not much better now. You can please continue, Kalle. So when you go forward, think directing with the head. And ease into the position. No need to feel any strain. And your thighs should in this position touch the ground. So that the feet, that is the position. And for everyone who's seeing this, it's very important in this position that you don't overarch the lower lumbar region. This is this. You don't overarch it. You take it a little bit easy here. And you can, wow, it's very good. This is fantastic. You have become much more balanced. I know you're training this with constructive rest, and this is clearly noticeable now. Very good. Absolutely excellent. So for every time you put some thinking into this and do the monkey, or every time you do constructive rest, you will improve. And you have been improving quite well, Kalle. It looks great. How does it feel?
Good. A question. If I'm outdoors and it's muddy, can I do it like having hips over like this? Or is it forbidden? Or is it overarching?
It's overarching in that, but...
It's okay or completely?
Yeah, if you have to do it, but it's not the best. But do it, yeah. But be certain not to overarch your back, Kalle. That's the most important. So, as long as you don't curve it more than that, I'd say it's okay. So, more than welcome to continue.
Yes. So the head leads.
Yeah, very good. Lead with the head, yes. Think the head's direction is going towards the parking lot outside there. And once your hands reach the toes, I want you to stop there. See how the position is here. This is of course going to be some strain, but can you feel the head is more balanced in this position? It's in alignment with the back. Of course you can look up, but be careful to bring the whole head with you. So you don't sort of do it here, you do it up here. It's much better. Lengthening, and once you now go up, you do your normal procedure. You will put your hands together and do the actions, act for going up out of Surya Namaskar soon, not yet. You will think of the head as leading. So for every instance, you can look up for it. For every instance, your head will be in that direction, then that, then that, then that. So think of it as the time pointer in a clock. It's pointing in different directions, depending where your body is. So it's in connection with your body, your back to be specific. So think of the direction as you point with your head slowly. You can take it a bit slowly, and do the whole procedure as you usually do it. Stop there. I'm checking that you're within camera width. Oh yeah, it's very good. And now you're pointing up there. Pointing with the head, which means also your back. And you can maybe bring your shoulder, just your shoulders back a bit. Yeah, like that. A little bit. That you have. Yeah, you feel this is much better?
Yes, thank you.
Remember this.
Shoulders back.
Not back, but in alignment with the rest of your column. And lengthen out there. So maybe you see the reason why when you turn down, it's pointing up, and then it's pointing there, it's pointing there, and it's pointing there, and it's pointing there, and it's pointing there, and it sort of goes the whole way down. So like a clock hand, your direction will change. So do your normal action, and I wait until I change the camera so that you get into the... Now you're welcome to continue. So you can put your hands together. I want to make sure that you're within camera range here. Stop there. Now you are overarching, not so much in the lumbar region, but if you take it a bit like that, you have the freedom here. Very good. This is absolutely fantastic. Congratulations. Let the head be loose. You lengthen here and you widen. Let's see here. And now you look much better. This is going to not put as much strain on the back if you don't overarch. Well, you're more than welcome to continue.
A second.
You go down and I would put you into the monkey once more.
Surya Namaskar. And I do a second time. Yes.
You wait there and I will be there in a second. You can loosen your hands, liberate them. There's a slight tendency to overarch here. Think of a direction. You have loads of space above you. There's a huge amount of space behind you. Now you have all this liberty. Lengthening and widening. Much better. There's a big difference compared to the last class, which was Alexander Technique 7. You can come up a bit out to yourself, so you need to do your full length. And then this, do look at this video because there's a great difference. Just look into the camera. Looking this way compared to, could you possibly go to the normal way that you stand?
No, I don't want to.
No, because I wanted to show you.
Mm.
Yes. In this position, the face doesn't have the same features. So if you go down here, it's much better. And think of a smile behind your eyes. Think that you have a smile there. Think about John Cleese or something like that. It's easing up. And this is something I learned from one of my teachers. That is, your whole face changes. And that will also change the head-neck balance. So the smile, something happy, you don't literally have to smile, but of course if it helps. But the smile you put inside your mind will make the head balance actually come about. Wow, this is much better. There is a clear connection between your mental stage or whatever you like. But if you have this ease of happiness and humor, it will be easier to come to this easier position, this happier position for the head. So seriousness does actually have a feature. And that feature I would say is this, where you tense here and you compress the neck, and of course then you have the resulting malformation of the rest of the posture. So seriousness, stiff-neckedness go hand in hand. We need humor as well. So adding humor to some extent will help to add to the situation. So widen, lengthening. It's much better. What will happen in the end is that you get used to this. It feels awkward now. It must feel awkward because this is not your normal head position. So be aware, it will not feel normal at the beginning. It will feel like you are looking under your eyebrows, like this. That's not the case. So if you have any mirrors at home, you might want to go to the mirror, and then your face should look like this rather than that. That's your normal position. Bit exaggerated, but go down there. The face, the presentation of your face looks different. And if you say something, speak up, say something.
John Cleese.
Yeah. Can you?
Yesterday we finished Steve Moyes' paper from 2001 about the title is "Does the Lion Lie Down with the Lamb?"
Yeah, very good. Your voice is better. It's not as unstable. So it gets like better results from the voice as well. That's an important part of the whole procedure. Lengthening in the direction of the head, widening. You can flex your knees a bit. And I will take you into the monkey. Now you understand where the joint is. It's much better this way. Fantastic. Very good. So you can flex a bit more. Now you have a perfect monkey, and your arms, since there is better balance here, there's also better alignment with the hands than not as fixed, as strained. Oh, very good, the left hand. I can move it around without any effort. So from that position you can continue into the Surya Namaskar when I say so. Now. It's a huge improvement. I think the viewers, you can see that the head and the back is much better aligned now. It's a clearer and easier alignment. And you are using your hip joint much more than, for instance, Alexander Technique 6 or 7. Think of the head as the clock pointer, the hour pointer, the hour arm, I think it's in English, I'm not sure. So depending on where you are in the going down procedure, your head will point in different directions. Here, I think is a very good position I come in. Just wait there for a sec. Maybe this is the most strenuous part with your whole. It's still very good. Think of the direction going that way now. Lengthening, very good, very good. Widening here over the shoulder, widening over the back. It's just excellent. Congratulations. it's not bad at all. Yeah, I see you continue to directing the head in the direction of the rest of the body. Do not overarch. A bit more of your thigh can be on the ground, maybe 10 centimeters.
Like this?
Yeah, much better. And do remember that you can release your shoulders to the sides. There is no compression there.
Like this.
Do remember to breathe and be aware. I think this is such a good position, so we'll actually end here this time. Looks absolutely excellent.
Do you like the shoulders as they are?
Yeah, do think of widening as much as you can. So think of widening in the back. It will come there by time. Once you learn, you will add widening more and more. And I say thank you very much to Kalle Lundahl. Thank you for viewing in. A very beautiful morning, day or afternoon, wherever you are.
Friday 13th.
Bye bye for now.